Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Clippy from Demo Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 champions that can carry bronze. Alright guys, so click right here to skip to a different scene. Alright guys, so let's talk about top lane. So the champion we chose is going to be Garen.
I will fight as long as I stand!
And we believe that he can carry bronze really well. He's this tanky champion. He does lots of damage. You know, he's just crazy. He wins almost, like, unless the enemy top laner is ranged, it's really hard for you to lose. And with the jungler's help, you can really get some work done and get fed. He's tanky, he's great in team fights. His passive lets him regain a certain percentage of his max health, which is great. So you can go back in the fight, you can like leave the fight and then engage again if maybe you want to pick off someone or a few people off the enemy team. With his Q can silence, which is great. You know, it really makes it hard for the enemy AD carry or whoever you're going after to really do anything against you. And even in lane, you're so strong because your W can block their damage, and then you can trade with your Q. So you can Q them in lane and then use your W to go back to farming. So it's really great, you know. And then also his Demacian Justice, which targets an enemy champion, which makes him deal bonus damage to them, and he can really just fuck their day up. So Garen can really carry bronze, and you just gotta like learn how to play him, and he's great. He's easy to play. His mechanics are so fucking easy, and he can really carry. Alright guys, so let's move on to the jungle. So, the champion we chose is going to be a Mumu.
Let me give you a hug.
And it seems like a lot of games that I've played in bronze, silver, and even gold, that most of the people, like the most played jungler is a Mumu, and that's because he can carry pretty hard. His early clears are really easy. He can cheese the enemy jungler if he wants. His ganks are really easy. You just Q on to the enemy. It's a gap closer and it stuns them. Then late and then to mid game, you can use your ult, and then your team can just go onto the back line. And it's just insane. He can carry a lot of games. I've definitely seen him played a lot in gold, silver, and bronze. People just love him. That's because he can carry. So alright, so let's jump into the mid lane. So the champion that we think that can carry bronze the most out of mid lane, is that their mechanics are easy, is gonna have to be Annie. Annie's kit is unbelievable for carrying. First of all, you have her Q, and her Q makes farming so easy. I mean, if you last hit a minion with your Q, it gives you back the mana cost and it cooldown. So it's really easy for farming. So for ganking, for your jungler, it's really easy. You just get your stacks, you stun them, and your jungler can jump in and kill them. And the same goes if their jungler wants to gank you. You just make sure you have a good amount of stacks always, and then if they jump in, you can just W, AoE stun, and then walk out of there. It's fucking hilarious. If you ult stun their ADC, she's dead. I mean, she's great for team fighting. She just bursts everyone. It's fucking crazy. And even in lane, your power spike is at level 6, and right when you turn level 6, if you're going against a mage, if they don't have barrier, you can just instantly rape them, like insta rape. Like, you just put your ult, WQ, ignite, and they're probably dead. And maybe you can land another Q off if they're pushing far enough in. And she's just crazy. She can get ahead, and when she starts snowballing, she really starts doing damage. And if you know how to team fight really well with her, and by that I mean just flashing ult, you really can carry loads of games. I can't even tell you how many times I've carried with Annie mid. Alright, so let's talk about the AD carry position. So, we're going to be talking about Ashe. And Ashe is a good champion. Her kit is really easy to learn how to play with. I mean, she's just great for carrying games if you're main ADC, you know. Her passive, once you slow someone, you do bonus damage, which is crazy. So you can really CC the enemy and just, or you can even kite them and just do tons of damage. Her Q can melt tanks, you know, or it can give her lots of lifesteal if you go Bloodthirsters. She just absolutely wrecks with her Q, you know. If you get Ruinan's Hurricane, it's just, her team fights are unbelievable, super strong. Her E costs no mana, and you can check maybe if you think the jungler might gank you, you're pushing too far in lane, well, that's okay. You just send out your E and see where the jungler is. I mean, it's great. Maybe the mid laner is gone for like a minute or two. You send out your E to see if they're gonna gank you. You know, her E gives her a lot of map awareness. Maybe you want to see if the enemy team's doing Baron or Dragon. You can go ahead and send your E out for that. And it's a really great tool to see where the enemy is, and not having to, you know, check a bush. You know, Q, like I said, just does so much damage. It's insane. So as long as you stay in the back line, do your damage, you know, it's really easy to play her. And then her ult, I mean, sometimes it can be kind of hard to land this, but you should use it to definitely pick off champions in a team fight, or maybe they're roaming around the jungle. You can just ult them, your team hops on him, he's dead no matter what. I mean, her ult is very strong for picking off people, and then just 5v4ing and winning the game. So the last champion we're going to be talking about is Soraka. So Soraka is so overpowered. She is definitely one of the strongest and easiest supports. She will get nerfed in the next patch, I believe. So, but you should definitely take advantage of her right now. So if you main support, that's awesome. Maybe you're duoing with someone. She can definitely carry. Not through kills, but through feeding her ADC and peeling for your ADC. There's a common misconception that like only tanky people and lots of CC can give peel, but I mean, she can peel. I mean, her E, she can go ahead and put it so if anyone jumps on your ADC, you can just E them. You can root them since their E roots after a certain amount of time if they're still in the range of it. And she can root them. She can heal her ADC. She can also just put the exhaust on whoever jumps on her, and then she can E. So she's really great for protecting her ADC and anyone else on the team. She's really good with team fights, so she's definitely getting a nerf. She heals like crazy. You can go maybe Spirit Visage and War Marks and just have infinite health and just keep healing your allies and then keep healing. And then you also get bonus movement speed when going towards a damaged ally. So I mean, her kit is really easy to learn how to use. And she's just so overpowered. I remember this one guy named Adrian. He's on the Immortals team. He has a Smurf called Consensual Clown, and he only played Soraka, and he climbed the Challenger. So she definitely can very easily carry low elo if you have the right ADC and the right team. She's so strong right now. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this guide. I mean, the top 5 OP champions to get out of bronze or carry bronze. If you guys liked it, please like, subscribe, and share for more content. And thanks for watching. Bye.